Fortunately, the weather's not cooperating. Uh, to all on here, I hope you're staying safe from the remnants of Tropical Storm or Tropical Depression Debbie. And on a plus note, west of, I believe it's 81, the Shenandoah Valley needed this rain due to a drought. So hope everybody's doing all right. Turn good old Hulu off for a few and see who's on. Because it's just a binge movie day today. Kick back, have a couple beers, maybe some pizza, and watch some movies. Hey there, American. How you doing? Did you come up with any more edits? I think I saw one, if I'm not mistaken. But it's been, again, I didn't sleep much last night. The storms were pretty damn loud. Oh, okay. So it was okay. Awesome work. I'm hoping to give more shout outs because you've really done good, and your subscribers are gonna keep going up. Trust me, you got this. Rome was not built in a day. If you ever heard that phrase, I know. I think you said you're, I think 9. You ever heard that phrase? Rome was not built in a day, because it's true. Any effort, even when I used to do published, I was a published freelance writer for months and years. Nothing. I never made any money, no accolades, no nothing, and then all of a sudden it just took off. That's how it works. It's true. I used to think nobody reads my stuff, and actually the statistics showed. But it keeps growing and growing and growing. Just takes time. Don't give up. You up to anything good today in Vegas? I'd like to get out that way eventually. Oh, okay. So you're going with the DC-10. Good for you. Oh, you're right. You will need glue for the 3 engines. That's right, because it had what, the 2 on the wing and 1 on the tail, if I remember correctly. It's a beautiful plane. Keep that creativity up too. Have you ever joined? I think it's called a Makers Fair, or do you have them out there? Because we have one in the DC area, and it is awesome what they're building. Keep that creativity going. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had to cancel a couple pain appointments due to the storm here. But yeah, they're called Makers Fair. Have you ever heard of them? If you do, a Makers Fair would be great with your creativity. Hey, Amari or Amani, Armani. I hope I read that right. Like Armani the cologne. Not too much. Just we got storms all over the DC area. We've even had tornado warnings. So I'm just staying inside, watching movies and drinking beer, kicking back, and maybe reading books. How about you? Oh, good, American. Yeah, those Makers Fairs are awesome. I don't know if Armani, where you're at, if you haven't and you're very creative, Makers Fairs, I don't know if they've come to your area. Fully awesome. Fully recommend them. I lack creativity, to be honest. Not, I don't have much except for writing, but people that can build props, it's a great skill. Oh man, Andrew, it's all good. Just chilling. You been up to anything good over in? See if I'm a McMaster, Scotland. I'm going to go with that. Is that correct? It was a rough night. No sleep again due to storms. We're holding up. Andrew had a leak downstairs, but holding up. Took care of it. You up to anything good today? Oh, okay. In Armani, you live in Kentucky. Nice. Did you guys down there survive? I'm up in the DC area. Did you survive the tornadoes, the tropical storm? Either it's a storm or depression, I believe now. Debbie, I've always Kentucky's a beautiful state. Great music and plus horse racing, win-win, and bourbon too. Andrew, yeah, I'm trying to work on my photographic memory. It used to work really, really good, but back in the day, now it's got CRS. Can't remember shit's real, but okay, so it's raining. We got Scottish conditions in DC, then. Okay, good. Time to go out and get some fish and chips, and maybe a whiskey drum. Factual truth or fractual truth, more like it. Hey, Joe, very disappointed you endorsed RFK and not Trump. Heck, I don't think any of those are all possible at all. Glad to flight pattern. And by the way, I liked it. Well done. And okay, you survived Derby night. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, I seriously doubt tomorrow's astronomy night here is going to be going on. But what is it? All we can do is deal with the cards we've been dealt, even if it's a crappy deck of cards. The main thing is, are people okay? That's what bothers. Hey, anytime, flight pattern, and good to have a fellow av geek on here. Um, really love aviation. What's your favorite airplane or spacecraft? Oh yeah, American. Is it true that Vegas gets up to like 120 or so some days, 115-ish in the summertime, and then at night it gets down to like absolutely butt cold, I think. Oh, I love that 777 too. When taking off, I love it. Are those the Pratt and Whitney or Rolls Royces? I always forget. I love those big ass engines. They're awesome, loud. Fractional, no. I'm the poor man's Joe Rogan. I wish I had his money. No, Andrew. If I had a pilot's license, the FAA would probably scream because I'd probably be a guy like, I bet this plane can do this, and oops, it wouldn't happen. But have you ever gone up in a little one? Because they are fun, to be honest. I went up with a neighbor who had a license, and he purposely decided to mess with me, which was kind of funny. I learned a lot about physics that day, and also threw up. Yeah, 777 is gorgeous. Actually, flight pattern. Do you know this? Is the new 777-9 doing better off of the 737-9? I hope. And Starlifter. Goodness gracious, Boeing needs to get its stuff together. Holy Toledo. If anybody here wants stock, don't buy Boeing no matter how low it goes. It's already dropped, I think. I think I just checked it 39% in the last 3 days or something like that. Yeah, I appreciate American. I'm the poor man's Joe Rogan. I do find him entertaining, but he's a guy that asks money to, he'll ask questions just to get reactions and stuff. Yeah, flight pattern. Yeah, they definitely do. Dirty Dan's around here again. We'll probably just shut him down in a few minutes. They'll have him a little fun and troll because he has no real account or anything good. Hey, Fly White Guy. Cool username, by the way. A pretty fly for a white guy. Was that, what was that group back in the day? Like 90s, I think? Good for you, Samson. You're watching. You're paying the bills, so I appreciate you. It's all good, Andrew. Just if you could find some of Joe Rogan's money, send it my way. Offspring, great. Thank you, Fly White Guy. That was awesome. The Offspring is a great underrated group, high IQs and funny. And Samson, I'm glad you're here. What do you want to discuss? Anything in particular, or just trying to survive this damn storm here? Holy Toledo! I had a full set of hair last night, man. Oh, you're going to the pool today? Nice, American. You're lucky. Hopefully, you're not getting this kind of nonsense. Oh, really? Ah, Raoul, we're all related, brother. We're all 3% related. Uh, that's fine, Dirty Dan. You feel that way? I'll give you your 5 seconds of shame because you're actually helping my algorithm, and I am actually very grateful for you. You're paying my money, so thank you. Yeah, the F-22, you are not kidding, Fly White Guy. In fact, that's a badass plane. Um, what was it, like 100-0 kill ratio or something like that? Oh, you're going to Dulles? Oh my goodness, Flight Pattern. I hope you get to the Udvar Hazy Center that's next door. And it's really cool. It's better than the DC Smithsonian. Don't waste your time at the Air and Space in DC sucks. 30 miles to the west, Dulles Airport, 2 hours in traffic. Go to Dulles Smithsonian. I don't know, Andrew. It's soon enough. I appreciate it. The algorithm is going really well due to, heck, I'm grateful to everybody, to be honest. You guys have been great. Oh, nice. Flight Pattern's been there. So you saw the Discovery when it was there, and they do have some new exhibits. In fact, I was kind of shocked. They're pulling out a plane that survived Pearl Harbor. Yeah, DC one is good, but you're right, Flight Pattern. They just, I don't know what it is. Maybe what do you think? Lack of room and maybe logistics? Oh my God, Andrew, you are not kidding. Yeah, traffic around here is not fun. It's not. It's very what's the best word to put it? You see a centimeter on the map and it takes 5 hours to get there. Okay, American, good for you. And keep rocking the house. And I hope you check that Maker's Fair stuff out. It's good. Yeah, 7 lanes are actually, I kid you not, we're becoming like California down in southern Maryland. 7 to 8 lanes, if not nine. I kid you not. They even have reverse roads in DC now. Scary. Yeah, I agree with you, Flight Pattern. It doesn't have the room of Udvar. Back in the day, it was really exciting, and it just doesn't have it anymore. Natural History Museum, American History Museum, phenomenal, but yeah, they should just move that building all to Dulles. We're all NASCAR drivers now, indeed. Yep, we are. Yep. Oh, you're a coward, Dirty Dan, but I appreciate you joining again and making me money and keeping the algorithm bouncing up. So you rock. How's your channel going? Oh, that's right. You don't have one. I'm so sorry. You don't have enough creativity or ingenuity to get any followers. All you can do is troll. That's actually pretty funny, but I'll let you have a few minutes. Yeah, Dirty Dan is, we all drink coffee stronger than his feelings, and he lives with his mom. So I kind of play with kitty gloves with him, to be honest. Yeah, Flight Pattern. They are really good. And in a few minutes here, I'm sure that little troll will snivel and whine and do his usual cheesy stuff, and I'll just block him off. I'm not going to, what do you call it, completely obstruct him permanently, but we'll put him in timeout if he can't behave, because what we do here is we're actually positive and we understand that we're all 3% related to each other. We're all douchebags. We're all clowns. We're all screw ups. But to go out of your way to just be an asshole, that's a losing strategy. Every time anybody pulls that in life, they live with their mom and they usually have microwave dinners down in the basement. And they're tough on the keyboard, but when you meet them in real life, they always run the other way. I don't get it. Like they talk such a big game, but unfortunately, they just, when faced with reality, I've had big guys talk shit to me, little guys. Actually, the little guys are tougher. But either way, the ones that talk shit, they just go down quick. Doesn't even take a kick to the nuts and cheating. You could just use your elbow and knock them out of the way. They are amusing, though. They do serve a purpose in life. Trolls have been in human history since probably the Roman times or before then. You can see their graffiti and the what do you call it? The I think it's what they were, the Neanderthals before they became humans existed. They're still there. They haven't evolved. Yeah, they do need a safe space. And you know what? If it gives their jollies off trolling people's channels, hey, that's their choice. But to reality is, what do you call it? Damn, got to get another cup of coffee. They're just losers. They're angry, they're bitter, and they lack ingenuity. And yeah, actually, Andrew, you're right. Trolling other people is what they do. And you know what? Actually, it's good. It's good for our channels. It's good for they help our algorithms. So to be honest, um, they think their kid glove punches land, but they never do. And that's even in real life. I've met some of them, and most of them are basically ballless, dickless, and don't have any real brain activity in this frontal area, especially here. They might have a little bit back in the reptilian area of the, I think it's called the lower silex part of the brain, but their frontal lobes are definitely not rocking. Yep, indeed. But there's better things in them. Let's just have fun, keep rocking what we're doing, have a positive channel. What's everybody up to today other than dealing with the remnants of Storm Debbie on the East Coast, or what's going on in Scotland, Andrew? Yeah, it is American. It's been raining like cats and dogs. It really has. Oh my God. I would love to see the DC-8. Is it do you know where oh, you're in Maryland. Okay, you're in the People's Republic of Maryland. We're close then. The Potomac River. Gotta love it. No, is that with the postal carrier still, or DHL or something like that? I would love to see a DH-8 fly, DC-8 fly. Um, Beautiful airplane. In fact, I think prettier than the 707. What do you think? I still have the DC-9. That loud engine was awesome back in the day. I got to fly on those. Those things were wicked. Oh wow, on static display. Does that mean like trying to think of what that means? I apologize, flight. But yeah, it's gonna be raining for a while today. That's oh okay. So it is an actual postal, like so DHL or FedEx or UPS. They still have. I was shocked. UPS has, I believe, a lot of A300s or FedEx, like the old school A300. Ooh, nobody at my front door. Okay, somebody's out there making a racket. It's probably thunder. Oh no, it's the garbage man. Okay. Colin McGregor retired. Yep, I've heard of him. Yeah, he's world famous. No, Scotland is beautiful. I love Stirling, especially Edinburgh, Tane. Beautiful areas. Those islands are gorgeous. Oh, okay. Samantha's Purse. I have not heard of. Is that like an organization that keeps flights, restored aircraft, or something like that? You know what, man? I just basically laugh at them. It's the same shit every year. We need a new party, to be honest, I think. Over there, I guess you guys have more than the Labor and Conservative, right? You guys have some new parties, I hope, that have entered the fray. I mean, if you look at the math, Kamala Harris got this in the bag. It's obvious. I just follow the money. That's all I do. It's math. Oh, nice. Okay, flight pattern. Do they have like a Facebook page or something like that? Because I like them. They medevac and they do help with that. That's awesome. That's cool. And they also preserved a DC-8 and they use it. That's awesome. Good for Samantha's Purse. They're doing something to help humanity. That's freaking cool. And good for them. I will definitely, I don't have a pen on me. I usually text myself stuff, but I will look them up. Samantha's Purse. Okay, good for them. That's really a good endeavor. Anything that can help our fellow human beings is a good thing. Yep. Andrew, you know what? To be honest, the president really doesn't have much power, to be honest. This is actually a true story. A judge, a police officer, so many other local election officials actually have more power than the president, to be honest. Presidents come and go. They're really not that powerful, to be honest. They represent a country, but you know what? Actually, she's a former prosecutor. She's been in the Senate. She's been a vice president. She's well educated. I'm not too worried about it. Now, if there's some real whack job, I would be like, no, but she strikes me as pretty reasonable. I'm more on the right of her on most issues, but I think she's the sane one. I don't know what happened to the other guy, but You know, people want to vote for him, go for it, but the math, it's not doesn't look good for him. Oh, nice. The 757 missile. I love that thing. In fact, nice that they preserved one. Are they going to use that to help folks out as well? Because that's a fun ass ride. That was my favorite plane to fly on back in the day. Was the 757. Yeah, I mean it's possible, Andrew. I actually can. I asked some folks with calculus degrees and astrophysics degrees to do the math, and it all points to her winning by a landslide. But you know what? It all is a joke. Actually, you probably know this. Politics, look it up in Latin. Many blood sucking bugs. That's all it is. So whether she wins, Trump wins, I just hope people behave this time. We don't need that bullshit anymore, you know? Oh, okay. Static is on the ground or outside. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Actually, are you going to be down at the Langley Air Force Base one? I think it's September 21st to 22nd in Virginia Beach, because that's going to be a badass air show, and I'm looking forward to going live, streaming, and also I want video of the F 22. Have you seen one in person? Because that's my dream. I'll admit it. It's geeky. Yeah. Flight pattern knows this plane. The missile. That sucker's takeoff is like, it reminded me of, I don't know how old you are. I'm almost 50. I flew the 727 back in the day, and that sucker, when it took off, oh yeah, it was loud. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oceana. That's the one I'm going to, not Langley Air Force Base. Oceana's air show, but I think they're going to have the F 22, F 35, Blue Angels, and what's the other planes I'm forgetting? F 15, F 16s. And then I believe they're bringing out a Harrier, if I'm not mistaken. But looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. Okay, you're 9. Wow. You have already have really great knowledge of very abstract concepts. Keep that up. And yeah, you should. I don't know. Are there still any videos of YouTube where they show the 727 on takeoff? Because that sucker screamed. It was literally like this. I remember takeoff was like just straight up. It made the 757. 750. Don't get me wrong. 757's fun, but the 727 literally screamed off the tarmac. Yeah, I'd like to meet you there. You'll see me. I'll probably be up streaming. I'd be happy to say hi. I'll be out with my military buddies, couple of Norfolk's finest, and some of Virginia Beach's finest. We're all going together, and man, that's going to be a great show. Blue Angels, heck yeah. Do you like them better than the Thunderbirds too? Because the Thunderbirds are good, but there's just something crazy about the Blue Angels. They're nuts. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a very loud plane. Actually, I think Andrew's still on. Do you remember the Concorde flying over Heathrow and all over Scotland? That sucker was loud. That thing, I miss her. She was beautiful. What a beautiful plane. I mean, tragic, but beautiful. Oh, okay. Maybe there for static display. Well, heck, even then, that's cool because the Harrier is a very cool airplane. And as you know, it's what was it? British then American. It's been a joint project of two good allies working together, and that's a cool toy. Love True Lies. That scene's hilarious, but great plane. Good to know. So you're going to September 21st, I think, 22nd. That's got to be a hell of a show. It's a big base. Hey, Nemu. My Cyrillic is not so good today. Cactella, I remember that. Privet, Commissar. Perestroika Glasnost. Spasiba. Oh, yeah, American. It was the British Airways one. Usually, I did see Air France's, luckily, in New York, but it was around the Washington area. It was always the British. Oh, my goodness, flight. Yeah, to have a time machine would be so cool. Just go back and either that or ride the Concorde. I know some folks that were on it and said that it was very smooth. They said that the room sucked, but it was all about the performance. And they said when they hit Mach 2, they didn't even know it other than it said it on there. Hey, what's up, American? He said hello. I'm so sorry if I missed somebody. Sorry. It's just one of those days. I gotta get another cup of coffee and get moving here in a few because what do you call it? Get some lunch and stuff. Oh wow, at Dover. Is Dover is if I remember correctly, is Dover where our soldiers are returned if they don't make it, and they have an honor guard there, and then also I believe it's a big one, a really huge Air Force base. And do they still have do they ever have an open house again? Because I'd like to go. I've gone to Andrews multiple times. It's great. Privyet. Yeah. Our Russian friends in the house. Life is good. Privyet. We're having some perestroika and glasnost. Privyet. Hey, folks, I apologize. The munchies are starting to kick in with the rain. It's been nice hanging out with y'all. And oh my God, I want to see the F-35. Hi, Nemo. I'm going to head out. I just realized the belly is going and lunch is on, and I'm on a diet. So when food comes, it's like, go get it. But y'all have a safe day. Be safe. And it was nice to catch up with y'all. Hope to catch